Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Straight.
The original cast is back, and I'm very excited to be talking about episode 8. Thank you so much to Delta Nutra for sponsoring this show. They specialize in essential ADHD, which helps with Asian glow and liver problems in general. We go into the elimination. Your darling, Monique, is gone.
Yeah, sad. Sad.
But we'll see her at DragCon, I think. At least at this point, what are you two feeling about the way that Vixen is coming off?
Right, because with TV, you never know. I wonder how much of it is Vixen's personality versus if, the producers did a bit of prodding.
I think, on TV you get presented like, oh, here's these people just pouring out their hearts in confessionals. Mm-hmm. But that's all producers giving leading questions.
Right, yeah.
And I don't think we can actually ever make a comment on what is. We can only make a comment on like, oh, this is the story that they're showing. Now, a question for me, man, because I'm a little older than you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when Cher was on like pop radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Do You Believe in Love After Love? It was like a big record, right?
Yeah.
How culturally relevant to both of you guys is Cher?
I think she became culturally relevant because of that song, to me.
Yeah.
I was listening to Do You Believe in Life After Love along with My Heart Will Go On.
Right, yeah, that's the same era. Yeah.
And along with This Shit Is Bananas, BANANAS.
Yeah, I think for me personally, like I know the name is familiar to me. I'm sure some of the music is familiar for me if you played it, but I feel like she's not someone where I'm instantly like, oh yeah, Cher, I listened to her, I'm familiar with her work.
When RuPaul accidentally hit Asia,
And then
she got the win.
Yeah.
that was kind of
So
funny.
so just get hit. Good selling albums as well as the physical punch.
Yeah. I thought Asia's definitely stood out though.
Yeah.
It was a pretty well constructed zinger.
I like when Asia grabbed her back. That was funny.
Yeah.
Sagging around.
Yeah, I don't have any notes besides one time RuPaul hit me and it was awesome. It's a Mean Girls reference. All right, so let's move on.
I like the walkthroughs because I think for some contestants, it gave them the opportunity to see the error of their ways. For Ms. Cracker, I think she had an idea that she seemed like really excited for and really, really down for and ready to execute. And then Ru kind of gave her the, I don't know. And I think it was really lucky for her that it was caught in that moment.
Right.
Rather than being a fully executed thing and then having the judges be like, wow, you should have caught that.
I think she probably might have gone home if she did the cane bit.
Yeah,
that was very basic.
Did you guys have anything to say about their rehearsal with them and Todrick Hall?
I liked how hard Todrick was going on though.
Really?
Yeah.
You liked it? Oh,
you know what it is?
Like, oh, this is rough.
I think it's because like I'm a musician and a performer, right? Hiding critique and feedback. He was just like, that's not good enough. You need to do this. Like, very drill sergeant-y. And I liked that. It felt very grounded in the universe of the show.
Sure.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Todrick Hall. I've watched him since American Idol and all his YouTube videos. I think in this case, it was really jarring for the contestants who may not be dancers, who may not be singers,
who may not be character actors,
to then be expected to do all these things.
I understand that this is what they signed up for. It's just that I think that I still sympathize with the girls a lot. Mm-hmm. Not that I don't sympathize with Todrick. It's just that like I can understand how stressful it would be because like if you're not when you're not trained in all three of those things and like you are. I know time is very limited just for like recording the show probably and they probably didn't want to give the girls too much time because they probably wanted to instigate a little bit of stress from them.
Right.
But like I still would feel very bad for anybody that would have to go to like the only rehearsal that they have and to have to like perform well in front of Todrick Hall.
Right.
And have to perform in terms of music, in terms of singing, dancing, and like giving Cher mannerisms all at the same time.
Right.
That sounds like very, very stressful.
Yeah.
And almost unfair, even though I get that the unfairness is meant to like draw reactions out of the queens. Let's get into probably one of the meatiest parts of this episode, which is when Asia pulls Vixen aside.
Obviously it's all presentation, but how Vixen's being presented is this very like, just this unpleasant person who goes way too hard.
I think it was a beautiful moment because there's so much anger in the world, right?
Right.
But there's two ways to look at anger. You can kind of take it at face value and use that to inform what you think of someone how someone is on the inside. Being able to take the time to think about where that anger came from, I think is something really beautiful.
I will point out though, you know, on the side of the production company that like they got their cake and got to eat it too.
Right.
The angry, reactive person narrative.
Right.
And then it's at the very end they give her a moment of redemption before.
I worry that like a lot of viewers that aren't as thoughtful could take it as more of like, well, I get to feel really good about myself because I forgive her for being a villain.
It only elevates the viewer, not the object of consumption. It's not real life, y'all. It's a reality show. It's different.
Yes. We'll go into the musical.
Right. I mean, as the judges said, if anything, her dancing was the redeeming aspect of it.
Low key though, right? It's not like a dance or singing challenge. It's a share challenge.
Yeah.
I thought Monet did really well actually. Like Monet's share did feel the most share.
I like Cameron Michaels. I agree with the judges. It was a bit more muted. It wasn't quite as full out exaggerated, but it had a lot of natural personality.
Sure.
In it. Again, which surprised me because during the rehearsal, it was presented so like, oh, I don't know if I can present Cher, and I don't even sing, and then all of a sudden it comes together.
Yeah. I'm actually a little bit on the fence about like completely agreeing with the judges about her. I do think that she might have had an advantage because her part was slow.
Easier. Yeah.
It was.
Right? Like everybody else was like more active and like had a little bit
And
more.
there was a little less choreo in her part.
That's what I was
Way
about to
less.
say.
Way less, yeah.
Because like because she was opening, she had the freedom to just like do whatever she wanted as she walked out. I actually had a hard time like agreeing with the judges on Ms. Cracker's.
I agree in that I don't think the auto-tune should have been dinged against her. Or like the enunciation or whatever. I don't think that was, but you just look like the way she moving. What about that is Cher? You know what I'm saying?
It's more Miz than it is.
Yeah.
I see what you guys are saying. I think what Miz was doing is that she was basically doing Miz in a Cher voice with auto-tune.
Yes.
But there were just like but there were like only like very certain specific moments that she chose to like do a Cher thing. Whereas
as opposed to like
throughout.
Yeah.
So let's go into my favorite part, which is the runway part.
Yeah. Cameron's shit was very elegant.
Okay.
That's just a
You liked
very
it?
elegant looking dress. Yeah.
Like when there's movement, you
Yeah.
see more of the glitter rather than just being in your face consistently.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this outfit. I just think that it just didn't excite me.
Right, because they kind of lumped together the runway and the
always.
musical, right? And like it felt like there was a lot more weight put on the Cher.
Yeah, that's kind of what the show has become. Usually, like if you do well in the main challenge, like you just need to do like kind of.
You need to be fine.
Yeah, you need to be fine
Inoffensive.
for this and just not suck. Oh, Monet.
Yeah, Monet's definitely underwhelmed. How you gonna come out with black on black and call that glitter, man? Like,
I mean, there's sparkles on it.
can't just twinkle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like they tried hard and it landed. This one was like tried hard and it just didn't land.
Yeah.
I don't even
And
know.
that's fine.
I don't even know if I tried that hard.
Yeah, I don't even.
When it first came out, it's like you said. Well, how did you phrase it? Like it didn't excite me.
Yeah. Okay, Vixen.
I thought Vixen's was cool. Vixen's whole thing has kind of been like DIY super villain superhero.
How the hair is very like monochrome and a different texture, like poofier.
Oh man, but Aquarius is the OG man. Like especially with like the Met Gala. I mean, this to me was the best outfit of the night.
I think my first impression of it was just like it was a bit distracting that the things on the headpiece were moving.
And the eye covers.
The eye covers, yeah.
I love those.
That was very
like-
Those are great.
That was very like, who was it? I think it was Riccardo Tisci that did Kanye's Yeezus tour masks. It reminded me a lot of that.
I think after you mentioned that you didn't like Blair's shoes, you know, especially for this outfit, it's not so much that the shoes stand out and they're like amazing, but they're cohesive with the outfit.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's almost like you shouldn't notice the shoes because they fit so naturally with the outfit.
That's yeah.
And then for Blair, it was kind of like, oh.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
What are those?
What did you think about Asia?
It was weird. I don't need to see a clown, man.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I just didn't like it because I personally don't fuck with clowns like that, or if it's because the outfit just objectively wasn't as strong. But
The hair to me is not.
Yeah. The hair to me, there's something off about this. I think the problem is that if you took away all the glitter, it would present the same concept.
Yes, exactly. That's a great way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's nothing core. This is a glitter clown. This is not a glitter. This is a glitter clown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What did you think about Eureka?
I like the colors of this a lot, actually. I thought the colors, like the purple to the sort of fire orange, and the mirroring on the hair and the dress. I don't think this is a top 2 out of this runway.
Me neither.
But I fucks with it though.
Yeah, I agree with the judges where I think the lines on her face were a bit too much.
I think so
because
too.
It's on the hair
That's
also.
true.
What did you think about Miss Cracker?
I liked it and I didn't. Like shit, man. If she just didn't have that fucking skull, shit would have been cracking. And you know, one of the judges was like, "Oh, you know, there should have been a lash on your left eye." I disagree with that.
Yeah,
I disagree with that too.
Because like, I think that judge didn't get the point of like the costume, the glitter or the shine, like eating. It's like an acid spill. I swear, like I've seen that exact same setup on like the wall of a shitty art gallery.
We've seen plenty of artists do
God,
that.
welcome to like Affliction Fall Winter 2009.
Right.
You know?
I know that this would have been a lot harder with construction, but if she like made it look more liquidy and like it like going like blending in more with like her skin or like the dress.
Oh.
I think it would have been a much stronger presentation.
Yeah, I just respect. Like, who thinks of glitter and is like, I'm gonna make a halo, and I'm gonna have a skull that's like puking gold on me, and you know, I just think I respect that thought process.
Were you disappointed that they didn't pick a Cher song?
Question is really then like, did Cher agree to this, or did the brand agree?
Did you feel like Asia deserved to win? What was going through your head as you were watching this?
I thought it was just a really strong lip sync overall. First of all, I thought they were both strong. Seeing someone dance and groove more naturally, even if it's not necessarily as flashy, I think really impressed me. Like if you really watch all of Asia's moments, everything flows very naturally. Where I feel like when I was watching Vixen, I felt in her mind she was like, okay, what can I do next to really wow the judges.
Asia's having more fun.
I think there was a moment where like, you know, she was just grooving and she had that little
Yeah.
It's just sad because we had that beautiful moment with them before.
I know.
Conversation.
Yeah.
So when I saw that they were the bottom 2, it was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to
have you back. Tell the people where they can find you and your work.
You can find me on all social media at Leoxia Music. That's Leoxia Music.
Jason Chu. You can find all my stuff at Jason Chu Music, Jason CHU Music, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Get at me, reach out. Would love to talk to y'all.
And where can they find your boy group?
Yeah, so we got Leo and I are in this trap squad called Beijing Boys. That's Beijing BOIZ.
Please join my Discord channel. Please consider supporting the show on Patreon. That aside, thanks so much for watching. When this airs, we're gonna be at DragCon. Okay, bye guys.
Same intro or?
Yes. Thank you.
It was hi, I'm Chris.
And we're
Hi.
straight.
I'm straight.
Hi, I'm straight.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm straight.
Oh, I'll be more quiet. You don't have to adjust it. I'll be more quiet.